Hey everybody, a Retro Geek Dad here, back with another toy review. This time we are looking at the Star Wars, the Black Series, Boba Fett in prototype armor. It's also marked as Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back. Picked him up off of Amazon. It was retailed between $20 and $25, so the normal retail price. Excuse me, I wanted to do a video walkthrough of the box and then do an unpackaging and a review of the figure. Previously I had a review for a different Boba Fett figure from the Black Series. It's one of my earlier videos, but it was kind of a disappointing video. But right off the bat, I'm kind of noticing some improvements on this particular Boba Fett. I noticed that the head's not as squishy, or kind of squashed like the other figure was. So I'm hoping that there's some improvements made to that figure that we'll see in this figure. But, when we open them up, we'll check them out. So stay tuned. Okay, so let's take a look at the box real quick. We do have our standard, Black Series kind of window here. I don't think they quite started with the windowless packaging quite yet. This might be one of the last few figures that actually have it. But this is the prototype armor Boba Fett. Now the prototype armor was shown on some of the test screens or test shots for the movie when they first introduced Boba Fett in The Empire Strikes Back. It was kind of like they were going to make him kind of like a super stormtrooper, kind of an elite stormtrooper. So they had had his outfit all in white, so that's where we get the prototype armor from. But, on the side of the package, we have our, really cool picture of Boba Fett here. Prototype armor down at the bottom. And here on the back, we do have the description. And all the different languages here. It does say 04. That's the fourth figure, I would assume. I really don't collect a lot of these. I just kind of pick and choose, which figures I like. There's a UPC code on the bottom, and the J hook here at the top. So I'm kind of excited. I do see, like I said earlier, his head is not as squashed, but I do see a rocket pack. He's got his two blasters here. I do see a cape in the background. So pretty excited. We're going to go ahead and open him up, and we'll do a review on the figure and check him out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and open up Boba Fett. So we've got some tape here on the side. Cut that real quick. Let's see, some on the bottom and on the top. Hopefully that's it. Nope, I got one more. There we go. Lower the camera down. Okay, so we do have our little Hasbro warning, the choking hazard stuff. It does have a kind of an over package or a protector on the front. Raise the camera up some so we got a better shot. There we go. So we do have our rocket or two blasters in our figure, and he does have his cape is cloth on the back. There's some gray paint that's kind of stiff on there. Take out the rockets. There is a piece of tape over the two blasters. Slide it out from underneath. And we have our figure. His cape is going through the plastic here. Here is our Boba Fett figure. So, noticing, like I said earlier, the head is not the squashed head. That looks pretty good. Do have the cloth cape here. It does have some gray paint on it, and that gray paint is stiff on here. So, the way it's folded, it's not too bad. So it kind of just sits there like that. We have a holster here. I'll go ahead and check out articulation. So the head is on a ball joint, so we got a pretty good range of movement there. The arms, so we only have the one socket here for the arms. Of course, movement is limited by the armor, so it does hit there, so he can't have his, raise his arms up too high going backwards. The elbow, we have just a single joint in the elbow. We do have rotation. Don't think it just rotates at the elbow, so not at the forearm. The hand, we do have a rocker joint in the hand. It does swivel. So articulation's pretty good. So on this one, we have the line for the flamethrower, and that is all connected, so there is a little bit of limitation as far as his elbow will bend because of that. That's actually attached right here, so we don't have a swivel here, but we do have one here on this arm, so the arms are actually articulated different. So we have that joint there. We still have the regular shoulder socket, and of course the Wookiee braids here. There looks like they're attached here, right here at the top. So yeah, they're attached right there. The wrist has a rocker in it. It does swivel. All the joints, they've got kind of a click to them, so they kind of stay in place. We do have it's like a ball joint here at the torso. No other rotation in the waist. The legs are on a ball joint as well. And then we have movement at the top of the thigh. Rotation there. The knees are double jointed, although it is limited by the armor pieces. And we don't have anything in the ankle. We do have rotation or movement here on the foot, and it does have rotation. I think the other leg's pretty much the same, double joint. Yep. So the two arms have different rotation or different articulation, mainly due to the line here. And I do like how you can kind of see the line and it runs underneath here. So that's kind of cool. So articulation's a little limited, but that's okay. It's not too bad. So let's go ahead and put on his backpack. So there's his backpack. It looks like there's something missing here, but I don't think there is because that part doesn't come off. Okay, so go ahead and put the rocket on. So it just kind of snaps in there. It's a pretty good snap. It does show right there. I don't think that connects. Yeah, doesn't really go into those spots. Can push it in some more. And that kind of goes there, I guess. So, see if I can bring the camera back, just have a little more room so we can see what we're doing. So that, and then we have a holster for this blaster. Let's take a look at it real quick. So, not your typical Boba Fett blaster. I think it was more for the prototype suit. And then we have his barrel blaster. There's some detail on the stock here. It's kind of a rubbery material. And kind of finagle that in there. Somehow, I don't think the fingers are going to fit. Maybe it will. We'll give it a try. Maybe that's why it's made out of the rubber material. There we go. Okay. So we're not going to be able to get a whole lot of movement. Posability. See if we can get his pose with him holding the top. Open the hand. Put the thumb back. There we go. There we go. It's not too bad. So yeah. Bring the camera up some more. So yeah, I'm kind of impressed with this figure. It's definitely an improvement on the other Boba Fett that I had reviewed. One that had all the, like the flame coming out of the gun or the pistol and stuff, or the blaster. Sorry. So I kind of like this one better than the other one. It's a really cool little figure. Definitely an improvement. I do like how the head's not, squished like the other one was. We do have a loss of some articulation, but that's okay with me. For something that might sit on the shelf. If you, put it with the rest of the Boba Fetts from the Black Series, I think this one will really stand out. I mean, it's just a really cool looking, figure. But, yeah, thumbs up. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like my content, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment if you want to. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you again soon.